Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. LaQuint Allen to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Great job. Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Right, let's go. Here we go.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Hey!
Go again here with Tutin. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
11.
31, Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Hey, Soko, so hot.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Running once more with Henry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Foye Oluokun with the pick.
That's one of those drives, Kate. Especially in the opening drive, you come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your inch or a switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Takes this in at the 25. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw looking for LeJohntay Wester. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Lamar throwing again. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Tyler Loop back for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A toss play to Tootin. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So 1st down from the 41.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Ryan Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Hey, 11, Agate.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Comes up empty on that one. So it's second down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives them first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This is Allen to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Red on red. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any high. Real, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Logan Cook on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Coach should get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down, here's Lamar. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him downfield working the left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st down from the 42.
It's a gain of 20. And the Ravens 1st down.
Jackson's going to throw again. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Completed to Flowers. He's at the 30. The 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Jaguars have a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 15. First down.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This one left for Lamar. And they're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Finds a man right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. We've set it downs from 37. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens push the lead to 20.
Jaguars 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Here's a screen for Tootin. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henry on 2nd. Fights his way through a tackle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 7. Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Lawrence working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On play action now, Lawrence. Nice gain left side. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11, easy.
On the ground, Tootin. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got very successful here.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss, it really rules out that kind of decision.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue. And you force the issue, interceptions follow.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th. Here's Luke for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They're running here with Tootin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Once again here, second and 10. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
And they pick him off again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
Going with King Henry here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's third and 6 now.
Brings up third and 6.
Now a run with Henry. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Running this with Henry. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Running once more with Henry. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Time.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Second down give to Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, one more snap to play here. On 3rd down, here's Tootin. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40.